Ratchaburi delivered a statement performance that will be remembered for a long time, dismantling the Indonesian side with a commanding 3-0 victory that sent shockwaves through the competition and ignited passionate reactions across Southeast Asia. From the first whistle to the final minute, the Thai club showcased intensity, tactical intelligence, and clinical finishing that left their opponents chasing shadows. This was not just a win, it was a demonstration of dominance, discipline, and destiny aligning at the perfect moment. The atmosphere before kickoff was electric. Supporters from both nations filled the stadium with color, noise, and belief. Indonesian fans arrived with confidence, chanting loudly and expecting their team to challenge the Thai giants. On the other side, Ratchaburi supporters carried quiet determination. They believed something special was about to unfold. There was a sense that this match would define the campaign, that it would either confirm Ratchaburi's ambitions or expose their weaknesses. What unfolded instead was a performance of near perfection. From the opening minutes, Ratchaburi imposed their rhythm. Their midfield controlled possession with short, sharp passes, constantly shifting the ball from flank to flank. The Indonesian team attempted to press high, but their structure quickly began to crumble under the pressure. Every time they tried to push forward, Ratchaburi calmly played through them, exploiting spaces behind the defensive line. The confidence in the Thai players' body language was unmistakable. They were not reacting to the game, they were dictating it. The first goal arrived as a reward for relentless pressure. A beautifully weighted through ball split the defense, and the striker timed his run perfectly. With one touch to control and another to finish, he placed the ball beyond the goalkeeper's reach. The stadium erupted. It was not just a goal, it was a psychological breakthrough. From that moment onward, the Indonesian side appeared shaken. Their passing became hurried, their tackles mistimed, and their communication uncertain. What stood out most in Ratchaburi's performance was their defensive organization. Even when Indonesia attempted to counterattack, they found themselves blocked at every turn. The Thai defenders held their line with discipline, tracking runners and closing down angles. The goalkeeper, though rarely tested, remained alert and composed. This balance between attack and defense gave Ratchaburi complete control over the flow of the match. As the first half progressed, Ratchaburi's confidence grew. Their wingers began cutting inside with purpose, creating overloads in central areas. The second goal was a product of teamwork and patience. A sequence of quick passes drew defenders out of position before a precise cross found its target in the penalty area. The header was powerful and unstoppable. 2-0 before halftime sent a clear message. Ratchaburi were not here to merely compete, they were here to dominate. During the break, Indonesian supporters hoped for a comeback. Football has often delivered dramatic turnarounds, and belief can sometimes overcome logic. However, when the second half began, it became evident that Ratchaburi had no intention of easing off. Instead of protecting their lead cautiously, they continued pressing forward. Their midfielders won second balls, their forwards chased down defenders, and their fullbacks supported attacks tirelessly. The third goal sealed the narrative of the night. It came from a swift counterattack that demonstrated both speed and precision. After intercepting a loose pass, Ratchaburi transitioned instantly from defense to attack. Within seconds, the ball was in the net. The Indonesian players looked stunned, and the Thai bench exploded in celebration. At 3-0, the outcome was beyond doubt. What remained was pride, resilience, and the reactions that would follow. As the final whistle blew, Ratchaburi players embraced one another, aware that they had delivered a performance worthy of headlines. Social media immediately erupted. Thai fans praised the tactical masterclass and the fighting spirit. Indonesian supporters expressed frustration and disbelief. Some admitted that their team had been outclassed, while others searched for explanations, debating refereeing decisions, missed opportunities, and strategic errors. The phrase that echoed most loudly among commentators was that destiny favored Ratchaburi. There was a feeling that everything aligned perfectly: the preparation, the mindset, the execution. Analysts pointed to the coach's game plan as a crucial factor. He had studied the opponent carefully, identifying weaknesses in defensive transitions and exploiting them mercilessly. His substitutions were timely, ensuring that energy levels remained high throughout the 90 minutes. This match also highlighted the growing strength of Thai football on the regional stage. Over recent years, Thai clubs have invested in youth development, tactical innovation, and international exposure. The result against Indonesia was not an isolated success, it was a reflection of a broader trend. The discipline and technical quality displayed by Ratchaburi suggested a maturity that comes from consistent progress and belief in a long-term vision. For the Indonesian side, the defeat served as a harsh lesson. Football can be unforgiving when small errors accumulate. Their defensive lapses, lack of cohesion, and inability to maintain possession under pressure proved costly. Yet, within disappointment lies opportunity. Many commentators in Indonesia emphasize the need for structural improvements, better coordination, and stronger mental resilience in high-pressure matches. Fan reactions added another layer of drama to the story. Thai supporters celebrated passionately, sharing highlight clips and praising individual performances. Indonesian fans, though disappointed, engaged in heated debates about tactics and player selection. The rivalry between the two nations intensified, but it also demonstrated the passion that football ignites across Southeast Asia. Individual performances deserve special mention. Ratchaburi's captain led by example, organizing the midfield and motivating teammates with every tackle and pass. The striker who opened the scoring displayed composure and clinical finishing. The defensive line remained compact and disciplined, rarely allowing space behind them. Even substitutes contributed effectively, maintaining intensity and focus. Beyond statistics and tactics, the emotional dimension of the match cannot be overlooked. For the players, this was more than a game. It was an opportunity to represent their club, their fans, and their country's footballing pride. Every sprint, every block, every goal carried symbolic weight. When the third goal hit the net, it felt like a collective exhale from supporters who had believed in this journey. Media coverage the following day emphasized the significance of the result. Headlines celebrated Ratchaburi's dominance and questioned Indonesia's preparedness. Analysts broke down each goal, highlighting positioning errors and tactical brilliance. Pundits discussed how this victory could shape the remainder of the tournament, potentially giving Ratchaburi a psychological edge over future opponents. Looking ahead, the challenge for Ratchaburi will be maintaining momentum. Success brings expectations, and opponents will now approach them with caution and determination. Consistency will be key. If they continue to play with the same intensity and discipline, they have a genuine chance to progress deep into the competition. For Indonesia, rebuilding confidence will be crucial. Defeats can either fracture a team or unite it. The response in training sessions, the adjustments in strategy, and the mental preparation for upcoming fixtures will determine whether this loss becomes a turning point or a lingering setback. The rivalry between Thai and Indonesian football is rich with history, fueled by competitive spirit and passionate supporters. This 3-0 result adds a new chapter to that narrative. It will be discussed in fan forums, analyzed by experts, and remembered by players who experienced it firsthand. Ultimately, football's beauty lies in its unpredictability and emotional power. On this night, Ratchaburi rose to the occasion, delivering a performance that combined skill, strategy, and determination. Indonesia faced disappointment, but within that disappointment lies the drive to improve and return stronger. As the tournament continues, this match will serve as both inspiration and warning. For Ratchaburi, it is proof of what they are capable of achieving when everything clicks. For Indonesia, it is a reminder that preparation,